Valves play a large role in most industries. Valves serve a variety of purposes in the industrial, engineering, manufacturing, and scientific communities. They are used in many parts of daily mechanical devices, including in HVAC and water systems in an office and the gasoline mechanism for an automobile. Valves are one of the most important components of piping system. Selecting the right valve can determine the success or failure of the system or process. So let us first define what is a valve. A valve is a mechanical device that controls and regulates the flow of fluid and pressure within a system or process. Like these examples given below, butterfly valve and ball valve are two important types of valve that use to control, regulate, and stop fluid within a system. Now move on to the function of valves in industry. A valve controls system or processes fluid flow and pressure by performing any of the following functions: stopping and starting fluid flow, varying the amount of fluid flow, controlling the direction of fluid flow, regulating downstream system or process pressure, relieving component or piping overpressure. There are many different types of valves used in industry depending upon the applications. All types of valves are given below. We will discuss in detail about these types one by one in detail in later part of the video. Gate valve. A gate valve is a linear motion valve used to start or stop fluid flow. Gate valve does not regulate or throttle fluid flow. Gate valves are prone to vibration in the partially open state. These valves are used in oil and gas industry, automotive, pharmaceuticals, and manufacturing plants. Globe valve. A globe valve is a linear motion valve used to stop, start, and regulate fluid flow. Principle of globe valve operation is the perpendicular movement of the disc away from the seat. In globe valve, obstructions and discontinuities in the flow path lead to head loss. Globe valves are mostly used in water cooling systems, feed water or chemical feed system, boiler and main steam vents. Ball valve. A ball valve is a rotational motion valve that uses a ball-shaped disc to stop or start fluid flow. Ball valves are compact, require no lubrication, and give tight sealing with low torque. A ball valve is generally the least expensive of any valve configuration and has low maintenance costs. Ball valve is mostly used in the oil and natural gas industry, chemical storage, and even residential uses. Plug valve. A plug valve is a rotational motion valve used to stop or start fluid flow. The name is derived from the shape of the disc, which resembles a plug. The body of a plug valve is machined to receive the tapered or cylindrical plug. Plug valves are mostly used in directional flow control, handling of gas or liquid fuels, regulating fluids with suspended solids such as slurries, or handling low-pressure, low-temperature services. Diaphragm valve. A diaphragm valve is a linear motion valve that is used to start, regulate, and stop fluid flow. A diaphragm valve has flexible disc, which mates with a seat located in the open area at the top of the valve body to form a seal. Diaphragm valves are particularly suited for the handling of corrosive fluids, fibrous slurries, and radioactive fluids. Diaphragm valves can also be used in vacuum service. Reducing valve. A reducing valve automatically reduces supply pressure to a preselected pressure, as long as the supply pressure is at least as high as the selected pressure. Reducing valve operation is controlled by high pressure at the valve inlet. Advantages of reducing valve is there is no requirement of external power source. Applications of reducing valve includes high-pressure steam lines, in hydraulic presses to control ram pressure. Pinch valve. A pinch cock used in the laboratory to control the flow of fluids through rubber tubing. Pinch valves are suitable for on-off and throttling services. Throttling range is usually between 10% and 95% of the rated flow capacity. Pinch valves are ideally suited for the handling of slurries, liquids with large amounts of suspended solids, and systems that convey solids pneumatically. Butterfly valve. A butterfly valve is a rotary motion valve that is used to stop, regulate, and start fluid flow. Butterfly valves are built on the principle of a pipe diameter. Advantage of butterfly valve over globe and gate valve is savings in weight, space, and cost. Butterfly valves are used for the handling of slurries or liquids with large amounts of suspended solid. Needle valve. A needle valve is used to make relatively fine adjustments in the amount of fluid flow. The distinguishing characteristic of a needle valve is the long, tapered, needle-like point on the end of the valve stem. Needle valve permits a very gradual increase or decrease in the size of the opening. Needle valve is used in constant pressure pump governors, automatic combustion control systems, and as a reducing valve. Swing check valves. A swing check valve allows full, unobstructed flow and automatically closes as pressure decreases. These valves are fully closed when the flow reaches zero and prevent backflow. They are recommended for lines having low velocity flow and should not be used on lines with pulsating flow. Swing check valves are usually installed in conjunction with gate valves because they provide relatively free flow. Lift check valve. A lift check valve is used in piping systems in which globe valves are being used as a flow control valve. They have similar seating arrangements as globe valves. Lift check valves are suitable for installation in horizontal or vertical lines with upward flow. They are recommended for use with steam, air, gas, water, and on vapor lines with high flow velocities. Relief valve. A relief valve prevents equipment damage by relieving accidental overpressurization of fluid systems. The main difference between a relief valve and a safety valve is the extent of opening at the set point pressure. A relief valve opens only as necessary to relieve the overpressure condition. Relief valves are typically used for incompressible fluids such as water or oil. Safety valve. A safety valves prevent equipment damage by relieving accidental overpressurization of fluid systems. A safety valve rapidly pops fully open as soon as the pressure setting is reached. A safety valve will stay fully open until the pressure drops below a reset pressure. Safety valves are typically used for compressible fluids such as steam or other gases.
Thanks for watching and support our channel. Hope you like the video. The more subscribers we get, the better and more content I can continue making. So please subscribe.